I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button. It's the shadows. And click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about Jaguar, right? And, I just want to get into whether or not you all believe her claims about the entertainment industry. And I also want to talk about how no one really believes black women. Like when we are victims, when we whistle blow, when we talk about things that we've experienced, we rarely get believed. And it's really sad, and this is often why a lot of us are silenced, including myself. I've experienced a lot of things that was not the greatest, but to come out and talk about it for people to shame you and to say that you're lying or to blame you, outright just blame you, it is very hard. It makes it hard for you to even want to say anything. And then people say, well, why did it take so long for you to talk up, and why did it take so long for you to speak out? And it's like, you have to be in a position where you feel safe enough to do so. And it's also not easy. It's mentally, of course, emotionally it's not easy, but mentally, when you have to deal with everybody saying that you're a liar, that's very, very hard to deal with. And I want to first and foremost shout out Jaguar, right? Because she is one of the people on these internet streets that actually said that she believed my claims and, the things that I spoke about when I was literally simply just recounting a night that I had with the Combs brothers. And once again, I have no reason to lie. I wasn't up here saying that I'm trying to get a lawsuit. I ain't never really even want to talk about it too much. I hinted at it. If you are an avid watcher and listener, and if you are an actual love bug, then you know that you heard me mention, somebody slipping something in my drink. You've heard me say things like this. So I just really want to get into this because even with last night's live that I did, there were people in the chat saying like, oh, she's a liar and she's just trying to chase clout. And on TikTok, I make content over there, and a lot of people are just constantly saying she's just a liar and she's just trying to chase clout. And, people aren't suing her because Jaguar will always say, well, if you don't believe me and you think that this is not true, then sue me, take me to court. And they're like, oh, no one's suing her because she doesn't have anything to sue for. But they could also send her a cease and desist. And I don't know that she received any documents like that either. So I really just want to get into this, while we do our makeup, and then we'll come back a little later with some hot topics, and we'll also add this to the docket, and I'll open up the call lines if anyone wants to call in. But in the meantime, in between time, what's up, love bugs? Everybody up in here, do your girl a favor and hit the like button. And, somebody was like, well, she keeps saying hit the like button and counting the likes. You damn right, because guess what? I'm not sitting up here saying you got to cash at me before we start talking. So the least you could do is hit the like button. Like, I don't understand what people think this is. Like, yes, I get up here and do this because I love it, but it is also a job. Y'all know that, right? Like, me getting in the algorithm, it keeps the lights on. It helps me to pay these bills around here, okay? So y'all want me to continue to provide content and, review products and all of the other things that we be doing over here. We got to get the likes popping. So everybody up in here, smash the like button, double tap the screen. There's 3 dots at the top on the right hand corner. Press it and give your girl a thumbs up. So I'm going in with a lighter brown shadow for my brows, and now I'm gonna go in with a red to just add to the ginger effect. Carrot top, fire crotch. Ginger vibes. What's up, love bugs? Can one of you all do me a favor and type in my Cash App so I could pin it? It's $ Love Jones TV. Hey, Unique. Hey, Cinquavia. Hey, James. Oh, you did it already, Cynthia. Can you do it again where it's just my Cash App? What's up, Wally? Hey, Arnold. It's because when they give black men what they deserve, black women start protesting and protecting them. Oh, thank you, Amy. I send you a like. Hey, Find Your Free. Hey, Kiara. Hey, God's Anointed. Hey, Eric. I think I already said what's up, Wally. Thank you for posting it again, Cynthia. I believe, wait, hold up. Wait, I'm confused. I thought I just pinned it. Okay, let me pin this. All right, thank you. Are you doing a red eye look? You know what? I think we will do a red eye. Yeah, we will. We will. So, like I said, like I've posted content about Jaguar on TikTok. We've posted content about Jaguar for a couple years now, and a lot of people, they come out and they say like, oh, she's just lying. Like, oh, she's a liar. She's just making up stuff. Vlad TV said that Jaguar Wright was a liar. And he said a bunch of things about her. And then it came out that Jag had receipts that he actually tried to reach out to her to get an interview with her. Because he was like, oh, I would never have her on my platform. And then, you know, people like, oh, maybe that was just his team and he didn't know that they reached out. Oh, shoot. And that's why he said that. But at the end of the day, I just, you know, we have to talk about how they are always just saying that Black women in particular, when we talk about things that we've experienced, they just say that we're a liar. And it's very disheartening, and it makes it harder to even want to come out, like I said early on, and say anything. I don't trust a lot of stuff she says. What is it that you don't trust? Or you could just give me one example. What's good? Hello. Thank you, Nicole. You like the Goldilocks picnic? That's funny. I don't know if that's a backhanded compliment, but thanks. But so, you know, if, like I said, if you've been in the entertainment industry, if you've been entertainment industry adjacent, then you know that, like, we've been hearing things like that for years and years and years, but no one has believed it. And Jaguar Wright, like, she sat on that blue couch. Like, what year was that? Let's look at Storm's channel, because I know that she first went on Storm Monroe's YouTube channel. This had to be, what, like 2019, 2018? I don't know, but we about to look right now. Let's go to Storm's channel, because I feel like... let's click on. Okay, so 4 years ago. So I believe she probably sat on that blue couch like the same year, or at the very least it was a year before that. Let's actually click on it. Shouts out to Storm Monroe. Storm, don't give me no copyright strike. I'm just gonna play some of the audio of the things that she was saying 4 years ago. You know the dynamics of the Mammies and the Dusties. The Blue Couch is a Nigerian team who are great at marketing. Hello, Layla. Funny thing is, Cassie has all the stories Jag has, but took the bag and run. Want to pay less? Okay, let's let that commercial play. And this video has 2.4 million views. Once again, it was streamed 4 years ago. So to now see a lot of the things that she said come full circle.
Sirs, this is an interview that you guys asked for, because y'all been telling me for the longest, you gotta get Jag, and I finally got her. Now, before we get into everything, I gotta shout out tonight's sponsor, Coffee by Kofi, a high energy, high caffeine starter roast. The best part of waking up is Black owned in your cup, and if you were gonna put anything down your throat, it might as well be Black owned. Okay? All right.
See right here, I got the Cubans.
I really think the things Jaguar saying are rumors that have been around for years.
This is my little iced coffee latte business that I make at home.
If she was smart, she would have took her recording and converted it into a book.
But I need to get the Black owned the hook for Long Walk.
Oh,
but we're not going to talk about that completely.
Okay, but are we alluding that Jill doesn't write her own music?
I'm telling you, the bitch is a thief.
Oh.
Ask Mr. the Wright.
So she was talking about Jill Scott here. We're just gonna lightly skim through this as we, you know, do this live stream, and I hear what you all have to say in reference to this. So, hey AP, 4 years feels like yesterday, but a long time ago at the same time. Yeah, time is flying by. No, if she made it into a book, they would have blocked it. Regarding your title, when I was first introduced to Jaguar Wright, I believed her. As of now, I don't believe her and no longer can stand her. She is vile, not really in support of her real victims, etc. Wow. Hi, Love Jones. Hey, yes, Jaguar is right about what she says. And Holly Weird shuts down and people are closed-minded. Jag accused me of being Jill Scott because my name last year in the chats. Oh, Jesus. Not really. She could sell her book on a website or Amazon. But do you all think that people will buy the book, though? Like, at this point, I feel like, you know, what is there really to write about unless she's, like, giving personal accounts? Like, I don't really know that she, like, what would she write about in a book? I don't know. Let me see. This is a long live. We definitely, I'm trying to see if I could just, let's just skim through.
because that's just common sense. Why would
Yeah.
you drink something foul when something clean is available?
Yeah, why do people do any of the shit they do?
So,
No.
watch me work. I'm going to work for you for the second time. Watch me work.
Okay.
The reason why the music sounds the way it sounds is because they're not offering anything else.
People do not read anymore. You look beautiful. Thank you. On purpose.
So all of these satanic imagery, all of this shit to them is just a fucking video game, yo.
Mm.
They don't know that it's that they playing with something real. I'll never forget the first time when I was living in Louisiana. I was living in Shreveport, and I found out there was a hoodoo house
Right.
not far away. There was a girl I used to shoot pool with at a place called the Boot.
So now she's talking about, you know, witchcraft. But I have to say this. I have seen Jag when she was on Armand Wiggins' show. She came out and said that she was like a high priestess. She said something like that. So she definitely dabbles in magic. She may not consider herself a witch, but she definitely does do, you know, she's in that realm, should I say. It's more to come. Being honest, I probably won't buy it. Jag and Pierce told Pierce she used to be a dominatrix like you. Yeah, I did hear her say that too. Maybe she really was. I don't know. Like, you don't know. People live so many different lives in one life that you really don't know. The thing is, I did used to do dominatrix work, and I still do have a sub in a tuck that I interact with from time to time. But I don't feel like I'm a sex worker necessarily. Maybe I don't look at it outright as that because I'm not engaging in like intercourse with anybody as far as that's concerned. So, you know, I don't know, but I guess you can consider it that. Jag engages in magic. Yeah, she said it on Armand Wiggins' show. Liz Taylor will boot you guys into the Big Bang and beyond. What does that mean? I don't understand. Stranger danger.
Closed down now, you know, because of the COVID.
Oh,
But
What is it?
trying to see what she gets into Diddy, but there's no timestamp, so I don't. Oh, somebody got timestamps right here. Perfect. Okay, so she starts talking about we could go to where she starts talking about R. Kelly, and then she starts talking about Puffy. All right, at 58. 58 minutes. Everybody up in here, double tap the screen and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And shouts out to the new subscribers too. Shouts out to you all.
they can get something on.
But let's because I know you know because you've been around. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's dish on R. Kelly really quick. How do you feel
What about R.
about?
Kelly?
How
Fuck
do you
him.
feel about? How you feel about him? Fuck him.
Thank
Fuck
you.
him.
Oh,
Twice.
How many more R. Kellys are in the industry that we don't know about?
At least 25
25.
that I can confirm and will confirm in my documentary, Digging Up the Roots. Because as I'm doing my investigations and vetting the victims that are coming to me and speaking to me, there are overlapping stories in at least 15 different camps right now.
Are they A-listers?
Yeah, 2/3 of them are A-listers.
Wow. Can we
Thank
get an
you.
example of one of the stories? You ain't got to go too deep, but just a general synopsis. Like with Bill Cosby, it was
I
always
had a survivor told me that she was sold from one rap crew. You hear me? I said crack crew, because that's what the fuck they are for real, for real. From one rap crew to another for $500 in a beat.
Ooh, I believe that.
Now,
See, now that this is what we were talking about, like, and this is what I said last night. Like, she also gives accounts from things that people have told her. So it's not like she doesn't mention that. She says, somebody told me this, you know, or she says, I had a victim or somebody that was victimized and this is their story. She doesn't just make it seem like she was there and all of these things happened to her. Let me see what y'all saying. Alexis, hey. Ellie, hey. Jag is a great storyteller. She convinces me all the time. Her voice carries a lot of trauma and emotion. I'm 31. I feel like I've lived through 3-4 different lives within the past 10 years. That's where most of the wisdom comes from. Exactly. Jag regurgitate a lot of rumors that have been circulating about the industry for years. I think she's telling some truths mixed with BS. Hey, gorgeous big hair. Thank you. Jag has to do a documentary. She's captivating on camera. She is. She is. She said she was doing one 4 years ago. So I don't know. Like maybe at some point one will come. Maybe she's working on it right now. Jag may be just a truth teller, even if most of the stories she heard are from other people. Her being able to speak out encourages other people to tell their personal stories. Yes. Miss Jones, where does she get her information? I ain't discrediting her. I just want to know. I love our full hair color. Thank you. So like she says, she has friends that, are in the entertainment industry. She knows people that have been victims that came to her and told her about the stories and the things that they've experienced. So, and this is what I need y'all to keep in mind, right? So this is why I always say, if you've been in the industry or industry adjacent, when I say industry adjacent, it means that you're friends with hairstylists, because you don't always have to be friends with the artists themselves to get the inside scoop. Most of the people that be telling these people's business be their stylists, their wardrobe stylists, it be their hairstylists, it be their makeup artists, it be their choreographers, it be like assistants, it be people that works inside of these camps. Those are the insiders. When you hear of somebody saying an insider told us, it's usually somebody that works on the team. Exactly, bodyguards. So if you have been in the industry or industry adjacent, you don't have to have these situations happen exactly to you to know that what you're being told, there's a lot, it's rooted in a lot of truth, because it's coming from people that are closely associated with them. Like for me, for instance, I still know them. If they see me, they would know who I am, but I haven't been around them in a long time. But Rihanna's hairstylist, Yusuf, like I knew Yusuf for years, legit. And another hairstylist that worked on his team, because they have like hairstyling teams, would do my hair from time to time. Like if Yusuf saw me, he'd be like, hey girl, I knew Ty Hunter, Beyonce stylist, for years. Like these are people that work with these people. So if they told me a story, why wouldn't I believe them? You know what I mean? Like I have friends that are stylists that have styled Michelle Obama. If they told me a story, why wouldn't I believe them? That is being industry adjacent. Now, Jaguar Wright has been in the industry and she has been industry adjacent. Once you get in there, like I told y'all, these are people that I've known for years. I have a best friend that's a producer that got a platinum record. I still know him. We still talk on the phone. So that's me being industry adjacent. Like right now, I haven't done, when's the last time I've been on television? Well, I have been on television a couple times. I've been on TMZ throughout the summer, but I mean like actually going on a production set. Like I haven't done that the way that I used to a few years ago. I haven't done that present day. Like I'm more so now like getting into the social media sphere and being on the internet. So I would still consider myself industry adjacent, but because I have also been in the industry, like I worked with Jennifer Lopez, I could tell you about what it was like working on set with Jennifer Lopez. That's not a lie. I could show you the video of when I was on set with her and I was a receptionist on Shades of Blue. These are things that have also happened. So if me, Love Jones, right now, present day, came to you and said, I heard, this so-and-so happened and this is such and such, why wouldn't you believe me? I've been on big production sets. I've worked with artists, celebrities, and I also am friends with people that are in the industry. So that is how any and everybody gets their information. Now, it's one thing when you are a direct victim and you directly say, this actually happened to me, versus somebody telling you their story. Because somebody tells you their story and you're the one that puts it out in the masses doesn't mean that you're discredited, doesn't mean that you have less credibility. I got up here and told y'all a story of one of my friends that was one of my best friends for years and years, how he was raped at an industry party. He was drugged and he was sodomized. And he woke up, he had to go to the hospital, and he was in a wheelchair for a few days following that party. He told me that out of his own mouth. Now, me telling y'all that, well, you're going to be like, oh, that Love Jones, that's just some BS. She telling the truth mixed in with some BS. No, that's true. He really told me that. Just because I'm not telling y'all his name doesn't mean that makes it less true. And because you can see me present day, you can go look, if you just do a quick little, you don't even have to do a Google search. You can look at my community tab and see me in pictures with celebrities. I don't lie. I don't have a reason to lie. If you look at my social media, you'll see me posting video clips and stuff of me when I've actually been on national television. I'm not a liar. So why wouldn't you believe me? Jaguar had an album out. She was in a Coca-Cola commercial. She literally did Unplugged with Jay-Z. Yes, this was a few years ago, but a tiger doesn't change their spots. A leopard doesn't change their spots. So because she knew these people and they were doing these things back then, you think she's still not connected with a drummer, a producer, 2 albums. You think she's still not connected with a drummer, a producer, an engineer, a writer, a stylist. Like, those connections don't die. And this is what I say, because a stupid, ugly whore was like, I didn't even watch the video. Like, I just saw the title and I looked at a couple comments and I was pissed off. But somebody in the comment section was like, oh, you see how Love Jones said all she got to do is just go outside. Yes, bitch, because I'm that bitch. If I go outside, I could go literally. The way that I met Coolio in 2021 when I was in Vegas for my birthday is because one of my friends that worked with Diddy, that worked with Rock Nation, that was a road manager for Mos Def, that worked with Kanye West when he first came out. I hit him up and was like, hey, do you know anything that's going on in Vegas? It's my birthday. He sent me to a billionaire's, like a convention, but I went to an after party in a suite, like some beautiful on the water, the pool, everything was glistening. It looked like rubies was shining in the sky. Because I just made a phone call to somebody that I knew and was like, hey, do you know anything that's going on? He said, yeah, my friends, they doing this event, blah, 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 go over here. I went over there. Coolio was a special guest. And because I'm me, of course, he's going to be like, who the fuck are you? Because I have that type of energy in real life. I'm just catching the world up. I didn't sell my soul. I didn't sell my coochie all over the place. So it took me a long fucking time, bitch. I've been trying to hide out and be a regular ass pedestrian. And I'm not a regular fucking bitch. I never have been. I tried because I was like, this is too much. It's too much politicking. You got to be free with your coochie. I don't like to sleep around. I'm just not into that. I don't want to be seeing orgies. I don't want to be with men, watching men sleep with other men. It's just a whole lot that goes on. Like, it really is a whole lot that goes on in the entertainment industry. And then when you feel like you're doing it on your own, because I've always managed myself. Anything that you've ever seen me do, I did that shit on my own. And I'm so proud of myself. People are like, if you can make it in New York, you could. Bitch, I made it. I don't give a fuck how big, how small. I made it on my own. No team, no manager, nothing. I was emailing production sets, production fucking whatever the fuck, to make sure I got my checks. Like, child, I done been through a lot. It's a lot of work. And then sometimes you get burnt out, especially when the big bang don't happen when you think it's supposed to. That's another story for another day. However, me saying I could just go outside is because I know people. Like, when I hung out with the Combs brothers, one of my friends was like, I'm doing an after party for the VMAs. You should come through. I went. And then I seen somebody else that I knew. And then I seen another rapper that I met before. And then I see, like, that's how that goes. When you are in that realm, it's easy for y'all to just say, oh, it's a lie, she lie. When you're in that realm, that does not die. When you have a magnetism, that doesn't go away. I told y'all, I tried. Child, people done dug me out the graveyard. Like, bitch, come show up to this, do this. I'll be like, damn, I went back to college. Bitch, I was trying to be in love with a nigga. That just was not what I was supposed to do. So when y'all keep asking me, why she ain't married, she ain't got... Because the universe just didn't see that in the cards for me. Not yet, at least. Because I tried, and it didn't give. Because that's not what I was supposed to be doing. This is what... I was supposed to take this path. And me doing YouTube and doing content and talking about these things, this has been the path of least resistance for me. Everything else that I tried to do, I did not like it. I couldn't take it. I've had jobs. People would come into my job and be like, why you work here? What you mean while I work here? I need money. If I was you, I would not be working. If I was you, I would da-da-da-da-da. And that used to really get to me because I used to be like, damn, like, why am I not as big as fucking Rihanna right now? Like, what am I doing wrong? It's because I just wasn't trying to do certain things. I didn't want to make a sex tape. I didn't want to be fucked out all over the place. I didn't want to do certain things. And I never really was a groupie at my core. I never really was. That just wasn't my ministry. And like I said, you know, like people will be like, oh, you hit the wall past 25 and your life is over. I'm here to tell you, baby, as long as you keep yourself together, as long as you continue to be you, you don't have a choice but to get more lit. We're all going to be alive for however long. You're going to wake up and still be alive. So people saying you're too old to do this, you're too old to do that, you're washed up. It's a scam. It is a scam. It's a scam. I'm in my 30s and I'm just now really starting my YouTube career, like in real life. I'm really just now starting to like take off and be monetized on social media. You know what I mean? Like I said, I tried to be regular. So for bitches to be in a comment section saying, "Oh, she could just go outside." Yes, I can, bitch. I don't lie. What? How y'all think I'm gonna take a trip to LA and we gonna see how that works. Some keeps telling me, go to LA, go to LA, go to LA. I'm gonna take a trip to LA. I've literally been to Miami. I went to Miami, made a phone call. I didn't even make a phone call. It was going, I think it was in 2019 or 2020. I was in Miami for New Year's. And another friend that worked for Def Jam. "Oh, where y'all at?" I brought me and my homegirls. One of my homegirls was trying to be funny, like, "Oh, where you bringing me?" Like, "Oh, I don't go." I was gonna bring her to some fucking ghetto ass shit. We rolled up to Wyclef Jean's house. He was literally sitting on the floor breaking a fucking coconut open with a machete. Nicole Murphy was walking around with a ball gown on. And we just there drinking, like having fun. He's singing the Fugees, like, and everybody's just regular random. Like, that has always been my life. So if I get up here and tell y'all stories, just because y'all don't see me like with an album, a #1 record, or just not yet, just because y'all have not seen me like be the star or the lead of a show, does not mean that I have less credibility. Like, that's my whole point for telling you all this. Like, I'm not trying to brag. I don't get up here and talk about my personal accounts with celebrities all day. I might drop some nuggets here or there because we talk. Like, y'all my love bugs. For those of you who know me, y'all know, y'all have heard me say things about stuff like this. I don't just make it my ministry or like make it my personality that I done hung around celebrities, because bitch, I'm a celebrity. I don't give a I'm just still in the hood. I'm just still with the common folk. I feel like this is by design so that I could get a lot of intel, gather some information, and be able to, when I have my biopic, bitch, when I'm up here, when I'm telling my life story, when I have a book, when I release a motherfucking memoir, do y'all understand? Like, to be able to dip in and out of worlds, it's like I be in and out of different realms. One day I'm at a fucking mansion party with Wyclef Jean. He's fucking busting open coconuts. Then the next day I'm walking to the corner store. Like, one day I'm at the W Hotel in Manhattan partying with Beyonce. And then I'm just going to the fucking 99-cent store. We going to the Dollar Tree to get some goddamn paper towels. That's how my life has been, child. And and this is me, you know, giving a little bit of grace and a little bit of leeway and a little bit more credit to Jag, because she has been industry adjacent and she has also been in the entertainment industry. And when you have those type of connections, that does not go away. It just doesn't. When you are a star, when you have a certain type of energy, it doesn't die. No matter how old you get, it doesn't matter. Like, it is always going to be there. Like, now we see her, she's coming back out. Like, we seen her performing for Sheen magazine on a red carpet with Rick Ross. Like, she's on Piers Morgan. But y'all see how it took 4 years? You see how it took 4 years for this to come full circle for her. That's why y'all gotta recognize time. You can't measure time by other people's standards. You can't measure where you should be in life by other people's standards, or what you should be doing by other people's standards. I just seen a video of her singing with what's her name? Keke Wyatt. And Keke Wyatt knew who she was. Keke Wyatt wasn't like, who the hell is this bitch? Keke Wyatt was like, hey. And Jaguar was like, yes, we used to sing together. We knew each other back in the, you know, and that's my whole point. Like, but people been saying Jag was washed up, and Jag was doing crazy antics on YouTube and shit. And we was covering it too. I was talking about Jag when she was rubbing the ashes and yelling, going, cussing that man out at the airport. That shit was hilarious to me. When she said, welcome to YouTube, Paw, I was cracking up, okay? We all was thoroughly entertained, child. But guess what? She's getting a second win now, and we talk about, you know, all the time how important it is for you to be with a certain type of man when you're trying to do something, child. There's another reason why I don't really attach myself to people like that, and they be like, "Where your man at?" Bitch, I got admit they around, okay? They around. But bitch, I'm not about to be out here parading around no nigga and he ain't doing shit. What for what? For why? To appease y'all, to appease these funky scrub the ground ass niggas on the YouTube that be trying to say I ain't worth nothing because I don't got a ring on my finger. Bitch, my life is supposed to be exactly what it is right now. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. I tried to do other stuff and it didn't work out because that's not what I'm not a regular person. I'm a regular person, but I'm not a regular person. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Ooh, the allergies is allergen. I want Jag to do the monetization. Wait, I want Jag to do like you, know the monetization game. The old model is over for talent and musicians. In your eyes, you're a celebrity. I'm a fan. Thank you, AP. The internet and talent can't stop people. God will give you what you need. When you get your blessings, he has something great for you, and so do you. Thank you, Gail. You can do it. Thank you. I'm 36. I want to sing and dance. I've been feeling I'm too old. You ain't too old. You still young. Do what you want to do. Anything's possible as long as you're breathing. Exactly. Girl, why do I feel so attacked right now? I'm literally people telling me that with me driving Uber, like, why you doing this? That's how it be. Everything about me and my life got better after 25. That part means salute. Hey, job. The universe has you, period. Go with your flow because it works, period. Walk on by. You are definitely unique. Thank you. This is your path. Are you trying to be a star? Baby, I'm not trying to be a star. I am a star. I've been a star my whole life. My whole entire life. I always been on a stage. When I was younger, I was doing plays. I was in a choir. I was in a girl group called Demure. That's so funny how that's so popular now. When I was 15, I was modeling. When I turned 17, I started modeling and like doing fashion shows and print work. I've always, made music. I was like a part of an independent label where I'm from. When I was 18, I did a pageant in my hood and I won a Miss Brooklyn USA. Well, I was at 17. I don't know, but I was like 17 or 18 and I won like a Brooklyn pageant. And I was on the news in Brooklyn, in Brownsville, handing out turkeys to kids, doing Christmas toy drives. I didn't just wake up one day and say, hey, I want to be an entertainer. No, I've always been this way. You can ask my family. I always went live. Like when you first was able to use the live feature on Facebook, I used to go live with my family and friends and they would be annoyed. Like, you always got a camera in somebody's face. I've always done that. Like, I did not just wake up one day and say, hey, I want to do this. Like I started doing background work on television when I was 25 or 24, 23. I don't know, something like that. Time is like crazy. I don't know. But yeah, and then I would get like small roles and stuff like that. I started doing daytime TV. And, and like I did like a natural hair segment. I always recorded music. I put out a couple music videos. And then I started taking YouTube seriously, and here we are today. I've done music videos. Like, being like a video girl. One of the most prominent ones was, I did that panda video. Y'all remember I got broads in Atlanta, and I got body painted as a panda, and I had a panda on my butt cheeks. And that tripped my family out. My mother was crying. I'm like, are you serious? She's like, I can't believe you're doing this. Oh my God, people are saying you're naked. I wasn't. I had on pasties and I had a thong on. And then now she loves Cardi B. She loves Cardi B though. That's the thing. A lot of things held me back and had me overthinking because, I just was stuck in a certain paradigm with people that could not relate to me. They weren't, doing what I wanted to do. So, and I didn't live a regular life. I never wanted to work for the city or be a school teacher or be a nurse, and shouts out to that. But that's not what I wanted to do, and I will always think like, oh, my mother's going to say this. My family's going to say this. So I kind of fell back from music videos after that because they made such a big fuss. It was such a big deal. But then she loves Cardi B, that sticking Corona bottles up her coochie in a strip club and drinking it. It's that part for me. So this is why I told one of my love bugs that's only 22, don't listen to anybody. Don't take advice from your mother, your father, nobody. That's if a person is not doing what you want to do, if a person does not relate directly to how you see yourself living your life, don't listen to these people. Even though people don't always have bad intentions, they will just hold you back. They will hold you back. Ooh, they can't relate. Like, even when I first started doing this channel, my ex used to be like, why you gotta curse? Why you gotta dress like this? Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta do that? And once again, held me back, stunted me. And I stopped. I stopped being consistent. I just let it go, because the only way that I became successful at doing this, and the reason why I'm growing, is because I don't give a fuck no more. Like, I let my intrusive thoughts fly. That's why I be cussing people out like a dog in the street. One of my aunts was like, oh, why you gotta cuss so much? You don't gotta cuss the trolls out. You be going to hell. Like, you don't gotta do that. You just ignore people. I'm like, do you know how much people I ignore? And I do have to cuss people out from time to time, because first of all, it's entertainment. Second of all, it's an energy release. It helps me to keep going with the show. If I just let people say all types of crazy stuff to me and just continue to ignore it, this is live. It's not like I'm just reading a comment section. This is live. This is an interactive show. So I'm reading it. I'm reading to respond to people that's saying lovely things to me. Y'all tell me I look cute. Y'all be, telling me I'm getting my life. And I be like, thank you. Y'all, I interact with my comment section, period. So as much as I interact with people that's saying lovely things to me, I also interact with people that's trying to say nasty and negative things to me. Like, that's just how it go. I don't get up here and cuss everybody out. I just don't simply have time for that. We would be here all day. However, that same aunt will cuss anybody out like a dog. She will hold grudges. Shouts out to you, auntie, because you're probably watching this. She probably gonna be like, why would you get up there and say that? But don't nobody know I'm talking to you and about you. But she will cuss people out. Everybody thought she was mean her whole entire life. But you see, like, she will get up here and tell me, you ain't got to do that. But ma'am, you do that in real life. You do it in real life. But I had to get out of my head. Excuse me. I had to stop thinking about, oh my God, what are people gonna say? What are people gonna say? I don't give a fuck no more. I don't care. I don't care. And Storm has helped me with that as well. Shouts out to Storm. That's my nigga for life. Like, he legit was like, you cannot give a fuck about what people say. Because it was very hard for me, especially in the beginning. I'm not used to this. People cussing me out like a dog in the street. People making videos about me, putting me in a thumbnail, calling me all types of everything but a child of God. I was used to it in real life, but not like on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, this was a shell shock. Like, this was like a culture shock. Like, being on the internet, I had to like brace myself. And Storm used to be like, fuck these people. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. He's like, you can't listen to nobody. Like, you got to do what it can't nobody tell me how to run my motherfucking show. I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. Now I don't overthink. I don't be in my head so much. I'm not like, what is my mother going to say if she sees this? Because I had to get over that too. Because my mother definitely came to me and was like, why you had to get up there and say that? Or we didn't talk about this. Or I didn't know that about you. Like, ma'am, you're my mother. And shouts out to my mom. She's watching this. I'm a grown woman. I pay my own rent. I pay my own bills. I'm not about to be up here. First of all, that's very weird if you would just talk to your mother about your actual life. I don't do that. That's strange to me. So if I done had an experience with a woman or whatever, I'm not about to go and tell my mother about that unless I'm really a lesbian and I'm about to bring a woman home for Thanksgiving dinner. That's the only way I feel like you should be telling your parents what you doing in the bedroom. That's weird to me. Like, why would I get up here and tell my mother I had a threesome in Miami? Like, what the fuck type of shit is that? I'm not doing that. But I will get up here on my show and talk about it if it's relevant to what we're talking about. Whoa. Get them out for the boys. Chris, don't be a creepy crawling crackhead, because then I'm going to have to block you. Hey, James, that's where I'm at in my life. I do what I want as long as I'm not hurting nobody. Everybody else can move around. I took my own horn. That part. Thank you, Ashley. That part. Human decency does not derive from religion. It precedes it, and you are proof, beautiful lady. Thank you. Girl, I'll be at home minding my business and people still talk ish about me. LMAO. So do what you got to do. I'll be at home chilling, looking rough, and people's men still coming after me. That's how it be. That's why you cannot live your life for nobody else. You cannot. You got to live your life for you, because at the end of the day, as melanin rich women, if something bad happens to us, they just gonna blame us. Like I said, nobody believes us. So we got to make sure that we keep ourselves protected. We got to make sure that we, you know, secure a bag for ourselves, because these niggas be out here swearing they providers but want to call you a gold digger if you ask them for $20. Child. Anyways, let's see what Jag had to say about R. Kelly and Buffy.
I told them on this show, and a lot of people didn't believe me, that in 3LW they tried to do the same thing to Notori Naughty. They tried to sell her to the same lunatics, and people called.
Guess what? Shout out to Notori Naughty, because they did everything to break that girl. And she refused. And when she finally got that Little Kim role, me and my husband was talking about that, because we was getting caught up, because we missed the whole last season of Power, because we were so busy. And so we've been binging a little bit. And I said, there's nobody in the world they could have hired that would have been able to nail that part for Little Kim like Notori Naughton did, because she had that.
Wait, and let's speak on that right quick. I met Notori on a set of Power, and she was really sweet. I got a picture with her. We were at so the executive producer, his name, one of the executive producers, I shouldn't be saying people's names on the internet, yeah. But anyways, he's been a friend of mine for a lot of years. And his daughter was a singer, and they did like a little acoustic, like, you know, little open mic at like a restaurant cafe in the city. And Notori was there, and the guy that played 50 Cent's son, the bodyguard dude, and she was really sweet. And I have a picture with her on my community tab. Y'all can go and check that out. But the fact that Little Kim was so mad that Notori played her was diabolical. Like, Little Kim, you don't remember what you looked like before you changed your complexion and got rearranged? It's the delusion for me.
And the veracity. She was made for the role, and anybody else they would have put in it would not have done the same thing. So shout out to her for being one of the strong girls, and took all of that rage and took all of that unfairness and turned it around for her good and became a real thriving. I think she has a shot at being the next Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah, she's dope. She's dope.
No, but her go hard is so hard, yo.
Yeah. But what got
Thank you, RT.
No, I believe it. I believe it. That's why I got so mad when Little Kim was like, I didn't want her to play me. I wanted Christina Milian to play me. And I'm like, you don't look like Christina Milian.
Well, that's what Little Kim wants to look like. But the truth is, Little Kim really looked like Notori. And the thing that I think Kim misses sometimes is that when we fell in love with her, we fell in love with the notorious K.I.M.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. And when she said, wait, I gotta give it a kill.
Dipping on your Linda Hollow with Tanisha and Rollo. You know what I mean? Hey, yeah. She looked like Girl Next Door with an edge.
Yeah, she did.
And the more she turned herself to a more European idea.
That shit look Asian. It don't even look European.
Okay. Yeah.
She looks like an Asian, like an ashy feline cat. They all got that same look.
Not an ashy feline cat. I kind of want this to be a little more red.
I don't know.
Hey, thank you, G baby.
That ain't human.
It's called body dysmorphia, honey.
Storm is hilarious.
Huh?
It's called body dysmorphia.
But when I say that, people say, no, it's not that. She was just in really bad relationships, which may have been true.
She was beautiful. Listen to me. She was beautiful. The way she was. Everybody wanted a piece.
Wait, hold up. Before we keep going, we need to get 10 more likes popping up in here. Everybody up in here, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Yes, Little Kim definitely was stunning. She was mad pretty. And she had a nice brown complexion too. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Shouts out to the new subscribers. That's the part that I don't like. I'm just like, it makes me sad. You know what I mean? Like, to see like beautiful brown women really just bleach their skin out. Everybody up, 6 more likes. Everybody up in here, double tap the screen. What's your skincare routine? Your skin is flawless. Thank you. So I use African black soap, and then I use an Ambi clear complexion bar, and I use shea butter, vitamin C oil, and coconut oil from time to time. That's it. That's all I do. Little Kim should not have touched her face, shaking my head. She's looking crazy now. Child, when 50 Cent said she looked like the leprechaun, I fell out. Yes, I can't stand people bleaching their skin, makes them look ashy and unalived. That part. All right, let us get 4 more likes, and then we'll continue to play this video from the vault. Ooh, I like that. Now, what should I do at the end? Should I do like, what color should I put at the end, y'all? Brown? Like a chocolate, dark chocolate brown? Maybe, yeah. Okay, 3 more likes. Something bright? You think I should do something bright at the end? I do have brown eyeliner. What is that at the bottom of my cup? Ugh. Turquoise or blue? Oh, okay. Let's try turquoise then. Yeah, I think I have. No, it's no turquoise in that one. I think we got a turquoise in this Morphe palette. Let us get 3 more likes. Wait, is this turquoise? This is like light blue. I don't think I have turquoise. Let me see. Maybe I got turquoise in here. Like this color? Orange. Something that will pop. Or should I do this one? The glitter or bright orange? All right, so we're going to do this, and then we'll add a little bit of that one up in there. Let's see. Everybody double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. We need to get 3 more likes. Hey, Aisha. Ooh, that's pretty. Thank you, boo. All right. Double tap the screen and subscribe.
So that, Kim. Period. And in my opinion, and I'm not speaking for her, because I have great respect for Kim. She an OG, y'all.
Yeah.
She got to be the OG. Because since her, every #1 female rapper looks just like her.
Yeah. She's the blueprint.
Sound just like her.
She's the blueprint.
Want to be just like her. She's the OG. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
But she was beautiful the way she was.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad because there's no going back for her now, and I hate how everybody try to just act like we don't see it, and I'm like, who shook her and said you're ruining yourself, baby? You gotta love yourself.
I'm glad she got that baby. Motherhood does change things.
Thank you, Ash.
She got somebody to live for.
Good.
So people forget the most important piece of the Kim puzzle.
What is the audio about Beyonce? Oh,
She lost the best thing that ever happened to her.
I played that yesterday when she said Beyonce and Jay-Z was a nasty little couple. And she alluded to the fact that Beyonce had something to do with, as well as Jay-Z had to do with something with the unaliving of Aaliyah, and Aaliyah getting on that plane and her being drugged, essentially, and meeting her untimely demise. Fine. Thank you. All the best. Shouts out to Scotland. Okay. I like that. This is different. I don't think I've ever really had shadow like this before, but it's given.
She was very young.
Yeah.
So let's put a little bit of this.
She lost big.
Yeah.
Would you believe it if I told? Would you believe it if I told you she still has some of his original clothes in her house?
No. I would believe that. I would. And I know that she regrets not having his baby too.
Years. Listen to me. You don't hold on to things for 20 some odd years unless they have great value.
Yes. Yeah.
She loved him. He designed her. He was Dr. Frankenstein, and she was his greatest creation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what it's like
Thank
to
you.
lose that and not be his wife?
No, she about to start talking about Puffy. We just letting her cook.
Yeah. And then to look at a light-skinned woman that he actually marries.
Well, that wasn't her fault. That wasn't Faith's fault. And it wasn't Big's fault either. They all had a boss. It was good optics.
Oh.
See, if Kim married Big, who was going to control her?
Diddy just launched their new convertible dress.
You know, this live stream was basically talking about, like, you know, whether or not people believe Jaguar, right? And why don't people believe black women? And then I also talked about, you know, me and my life experience a little bit.
You let her have the love of her life. And the love of her life is about to become the king of everything. How do you control that?
You can't. Okay.
But if you keep the
There's
love
a nice
on
spread
the
in here called
outside,
lobster roll.
just close enough to the window, but don't let them in, now that's control.
Yeah. It's like chasing a carrot.
Sean Combs is maniacal, but he's effective at his tools. He messed with all of their lives. All of them. All for the optics, all for the glory of Bad Boy. A label that did nothing but destroy artists and groups.
Yes. Talk about it.
And he's still making money to this day.
She's talking about Diddy now.
Yep. I gotta ask you this. What else?
Shout out to Mother Wallace.
Yes. May Biggie rest in peace.
That's the true hero. That's the true hero in the Biggie Smalls story. Valletta Wallace.
Yeah. But even when it comes to Diddy, let me ask you something.
I don't want to talk about him.
You don't want to talk about him?
I got shit good to say about him.
I call him the devil. Am I somewhere close?
I'm going to tell you a true story. The Bad Boy Summer Tour, I think it was like 97, 98. It was a big deal. Everybody was on the roster. They came to Philadelphia. Back then, it was called the First Union Center before it became the Wachovia Center, before it came the Wells Fargo Center.
Okay.
I'm going to show you how long I've been doing this shit. So
Because people would not be
we were
interested
sitting
in shutting her
backstage and
down if she
another
wasn't
label
speaking
executive
facts.
was standing next
I
to me.
believe Jag. She's been in the industry,
And this was
so
when
she
Puff
knows
was
what's
doing
going
the
down.
whole gospel moment in the middle of, fuck you, bitch, we the shit. He did it on the award show. Had Faith singing gospel while he, worship me. Wow, this shit. But a record executive said to me, if this place go up in flames right now, the only motherfucker that will survive is that nigga. He said he is shepherd for the devil. He said, I don't even feel comfortable being here now after that shit that I saw that happened with Father MC.
So you heard that. So she said, the guy said, if this place go down, Diddy would be the only one that survived. So that makes you question present day. Oh, I ate this. But it would make you wonder, like, why is he going down now? Like, for real. Some people saying he going down because he went up against the company or the corporation that he did his Ciroc and his Deleon deal with, or that he was trying to go against them and he called them racist or whatever. But then it's kind of like, who did he cross? He did something to make him fall from grace from the powers that be. Because why all of a sudden, and I'm not saying that he shouldn't go down for the things that he's done, because he absolutely should. However, it's just ironic that he's been doing these things for years and getting away with it. And then now he's under fire. He's under siege. Like, I just feel like he did something to fall from grace. That's my personal opinion. Now, this is not me saying that he doesn't deserve to fall from grace, or that, you know, he should get away with what he's getting away with, because y'all be choosing to be dense when I say things. You beautiful without makeup. I know. Thank you. Everybody up in here, hit the like button. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed.
Record executive said to a label intern about Sean Combs. I'll tell you another true story about Sean Combs.
Tell us.
It's the first time I've ever said this ever. Because I don't, you know what I mean? I ain't scared of the devil, but I don't like poking him.
Okay.
You poke the devil, you got to deal with what comes. But I told you I would give you everything, and I'm gonna give you everything.
Okay, give it to us.
It was the Kit Kat Club, 1996, New York.
Yeah, those are me.
The tunnel had just started falling off, and the Kit Kat Club was everything. It was.
My mother used to go to the tunnel. I've heard them talk about the tunnel when I was a kid.
Old theater that was renovated and turned into a nightclub. All of the VIP booths were all the balcony rooms. See, Puff had a room. He had a standing room every night. I used to go with Bryce Wilson from Groove Theory because I was supposed to be the girl to come in to do the next album after Amel.
Okay.
So Bryce and Breon, who I believe is still Jamie Foxx's personal manager. But at the time, Breon was Bryce's manager, and if I joined Group Theory, that would have made him my manager, but I never signed. You know, and Kimura was always there, you know, because they were runway girls, Kim Porter, all of them. They were all there. Like, it was where we hung out. When Missy came to town, she hung out at the
And Kimura really likes women. Allegedly, but one of my good friends, dated Kimura while she was with Russell, and Kimura got her an apartment in Harlem, in New York, and paid for the bill, signed for it, because my friend at the time was a model, but she didn't have, you know, the credit or whatever. And Kimura definitely was carpet munching on my homegirl. My homegirl is like a stud, like a soft stud, but she's a Latina. She got like a low cut, super pretty. She was also in a couple of movies. Kimura Lee Simmons paid for her an apartment in New York City. Do I have to say allegedly? Allegedly, but it's true. I know it's true.
Kit Kat Club, Devontae, like it was where you went if you was in the game.
Right.
So one night I was walking through, because I was, like I said, I had a double life. I was walking through conducting some other business.
Yeah.
And I heard Puff talking. to his interns, which were more like minions. They're all executives at Bad Boy now. And they should be, with all the shit that they did to please him. So the speech that he was giving was probably one of the most disturbing speeches I ever heard an executive give to interns. He said, the objective of Bad Boy is to kill talent. We don't want talented motherfuckers at Bad Boy. Talented motherfuckers think they gotta say. Oh, a talented motherfucker will tell you, I'm gonna turn in my album when I feel like it. He said, but see, if we get people with no talent, and then we make them look like stars, see, we have total control. Because without us, they can't be the shit. He said, that's how we're gonna run this label.
And that's what he did to Cassie, child. That's what he did to Cassie.
Run these motherfuckers into the ground and I'm gonna make all of you rich. And that was his fucking pep talk at the Kit Kat Club in 1996 to his interns, who are now mostly executives at Bad Boy.
So that explains making a band, bringing unknowns, not paying them, dragging, damage. That explains that. We get one album, never see him again. Now, did he treat his women the same way he treated his artists, is the question.
He treats his women worse.
And Jack said this 4 years ago.
If you've been getting scam texts like these,
she said he treats his women worse than he treats his artists, and Cassie was his woman, and we seen him dragging her up and down that hotel street.
See anything in particular?
I've seen things. I've seen videotapes.
What's on these videotapes? Wait a minute. Take another sip of that.
See, Talib, I got my nails done.
Wait,
Now you keep trolling on my page and telling me I need to get my nails done, Talib.
We gonna get on him next. Let me ask you: did Cassie escape or did they break up?
Oh.
I would say ask Kim Porter, but she's gone.
How did he get that casket so quick for Kim?
I would say ask Kim Porter, but she's gone.
And that book she was writing is gone too. The manuscript.
Oh my! And it's glow in the dark. It glows in the dark.
Okay.
Bodyguard shut up real fast too.
Sure did.
You know the biggest problem that I got with Puff, for real?
So,
with honeycombs, that's what I call them, honeycombs.
Because he's sweet.
But the snack's so sweet. Biggest problem I got with him is not that he disrespected the institution of music by trying to dilute it as much as he can so he can control it in whatever way he wants to.
Right.
That's egregious enough. Or what he did to his groups, because a good share of those people are my friends. Kima Dyson from Total is my friend, yo.
Yeah.
Her little sister Vita, who was supposed to be the first lady of Murder Inc., is my friend, yo. Irv Gotti. What happened to Vita album, Irv?
Why was Irv fucking Ashanti and giving her songs to J-Lo?
I have no idea. I don't know why when he brought her out to Soul Train when I was pregnant and me and Bilal was doing it while somebody ain't tell her to shave them sideburns. Who the fuck know why do or don't do what the fuck he do?
Yeah.
Cause I'm sitting there looking like, yo, man, Vita should be here, man. Vita should be here. Cause at that time, I was being styled by Arnell Simpson, O.J. Simpson's daughter. Because she had designed all of my pregnancy wear. All of my pieces were leather pieces when I was pregnant. They were all custom, all done by Arnell Simpson.
Okay.
And that was a rough day because they were still telling OJ jokes. Which sucked for her.
It had to have, yes.
She's so fucking strong, Arnella is, you know? And
Yeah.
she's so amazing and talented. And to constantly be berated by a case that was dismissed long ago. But Arnella, you know, they were giving her some static, you know, people were making Bronco jokes and shit. And then the Murder Inc. limo pulled up, and Ashanti come out. And I was like, yo, Boop, you gonna shave that shit up the side of your face, and they just gonna take makeup on it? Because I ain't like her. I ain't like her. Vita was supposed to have been stepping out of there.
Mm-hmm.
But Vita didn't step out of there. Ashanti stepped out of there. And I had to get over it because it wasn't her fault either.
Okay, now what y'all saying up in here? They always treat their mains the worst. Wow, I just found out about Tarana Burke. Is from the Bronx. Big up to her. I don't know who that is. His main girl was Justin Bieber. Oh my God, child. Jesus. That was so scary, him doing that to Cassie. Yes. She escaped. I believe she escaped too. What do you think about Free denying she had children? I don't know. I'm so torn about that because I feel like Free lying. I feel like she lying, but then I feel like, why would she lie? But then I feel like she was paid off. You know what I mean? Or like heavily under some type of gag orders. And that's why she would lie. So I'm very torn about that. I don't know. I saw that and I was like, oh, some big news coming. Hi. Foxy denying everything too. So either the rumors are not true. She don't want to be involved and she got paid off. She probably still on the payroll and don't want to cut off her bread and butter. Where's she working at? When the last time she released some music anywhere? Like, she not trying to cut off her source of money. And also, I'm sure don't want to be involved. Hello. You should get a side hustle as a makeup artist. MU flawless. Thank you, Sasha. But I don't like doing other people's makeup like that. Like I could only do like maybe like my family here or there. But if I had to do it as a job, I wouldn't like it. But I ate that. And I just be freestyling. That's because I'm an artist in real life. Do you wear wigs? I feel like your hair changes every time I see your stream. Send me somebody to get some wigs. Cash at me, $ Love Jones TV, or send me a super chat. Yeah, she's honoring the NDA. What's up? Put some lip gloss on. I just did. And send me a cash app so I can get some more lip gloss. Liz and Rich were in Budapest making a film. The eyeshadow colors came together. Thank you. Hey, Hera, what's up, boo? So I just wanted to play this. We just went back down a rabbit hole because Jag been saying these things about Diddy. Like, she been saying these things. And I've seen some people say, a lot of people have been saying things about Diddy, which is true. It is absolutely true. However, she has a platform. Like y'all said, she's a good storyteller. Like, she has a platform and she is a good storyteller. And I do believe that, I don't know if she has firsthand experience. I'm sure she's been in the room with Diddy a few times. But I do believe that she has secondhand, accounts from things that happened with Diddy. Like, y'all see how I just was able to tell y'all that about Kamora Lee? I know that happened. I know that's true. That same friend was propositioned by Spike Lee and his wife. He wanted to watch her screw his wife. And she declined. So she say. You never know. I don't know, Chad. But that's how it be in the entertainment industry. Maybe Free lied because it's her tea and she ain't ready to spill it. That could be true. But if they did have a baby together, that's a grown person right now. Hey, Love Jones. Hey. How many more witnesses came to the forefront? I'm not sure. But I know they have like over 120 people saying that they were victimized by Diddy. LJ, it's a joke. Don't take this seriously. Who are dressing up as Ratchety and that wasn't even funny. Boo, tomatoes. I just think it's funny how her and many others been raising the alarm on Diddy over the years, and now clear people media is now picking it up. Exactly, Alexis, because it's like you have to get the right of way to actually say stuff and to be taken seriously. And that's why I said nobody believes black women, because she's been saying these things, but now that it's mainstream, he also is indicted and the feds did pick him up. So now people feel like it's safe enough to come out and say something. But she has been making these claims for years. Wendy Williams too was saying certain things. Love, do you know that Aaliyah, Left Eye, and Michael Jackson all unalived on the 25th of the month? I did not know that. Wow. Let us get these likes up. Yes. We could at least get 100 likes before we get up out of here. Who you think is the model who was doing the split at the Diddler's party that Jag was present at? I don't know. There's so many models. Do you know Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Diddy were all born on the 4th of the month? I did not know that. I know that Beyonce and Jay-Z, for the most part, because 4 is like their number, and that's why they named their daughter 4, Ivy. And that's why they got married on the 4th of whichever month. I don't know, but I know their favorite number together is 4. I know that. But I did not know those other things. 3 more likes, everybody. Double tap the screen. Make sure you subscribe if you are not already subscribed. There's 3 dots at the top. Press it and give your girl a thumbs up. We absolutely will be back in an hour or 2 to do a StreamYard live. And we could get into this again, and I'll drop the link, and we'll talk about a couple other things that's going on. They think it's safe to all make the same allegations. Do you think it's all facts or partial with a mixture of allegations? Yeah, I think it's a mix. I think everything is a mix. But for the most part, I do believe that people have been victimized by this man. Like, he's robbed his artists. He beat Cassie up. Like, even if you want to say, oh, everybody's lying, people were willingly participants at the freak-offs, being abusive toward a woman in any capacity is still a criminal act. It's still a criminal offense. Having, unregistered and unlicensed firearms at your house is a crime. So I don't know. Wendy, she told on Diddy she got fired from a radio show. She did, yep. Well, don't know how you spell, or you mean Kimora Lee, but I hear that Kimora was best friends with Kim. Yes. Now I wouldn't be surprised if Kim didn't give Kimora a flash drive, and they say Kim didn't even write the book. Yeah, that's true too. Let's not forget he broke Kim's nose on a yacht. We did hear about these things, but if we don't have no concrete evidence or concrete proof, then people gonna say, oh, it's just allegations and speculation. Liz Taylor and Richard Burton treated us traveling football fans to a night of food and drink in Budapest in 1972. That's really nice. Wow, you must be a seasoned person, Sean. He was rich and believed he was God. He did, and he believes he was above and beyond reproach, and he never thought that the day would come where he would be crumbling right before our eyes. I didn't know that we would live through this. We're living through so many historical moments that I'm just like, wow. Do you think Clive Davis inspired Diddy? Absolutely. I feel like those were his mentors. Clive Davis was his mentor. Barry Gordy. What's the other guy's name? The other black guy. Damn. What's his name? He's the other black mogul from the 60s and 70s. Barry Gordy, Clive Davis. What's the other black guy, y'all? Oh my God. It's missing me. Not Aaron Hall, no. He was a mogul. He was like a CEO, like a record label exec. Quincy Jones. Yes, Quincy Jones. I got a story about Quincy Jones too that Coolio told me a couple of stories, child. But he told me something about something that happened with him and Quincy Jones, and I was like, wow. Not Jimmy Ivy, no. But Quincy Jones is who I was thinking about. Coolio told me some tea on Snoop Dogg. He told me some tea on Jada Pinkett Smith and Queen Latifah. Let's do some thumbnails. Great. Thank you, boo. Tell us, LJ, what he told you about them. We gonna have to do a separate live for that. It's starting to connect while we had all these bad boy tributes. I was like, y'all not tired of honoring this nigga. L.A. Reid. L.A. Reid is one and the same. Like, L.A. Reid was one of them ones too. They told my ex to go to his office alone with a bag of candy so that he could get his album out. To make a connection with him, to have a personal relationship with him. I believe Jada and Queen Latifah had a little thing going on back then. Blinked again, very rude and unsubscribing. I don't know what you're talking about, but unsubscribe. Get the fuck on. This is what happens when you put people above others. No one is better than anyone else, and we all have shortcomings. Greatness does not mean goodness. That's true. Underage talents being used. All right, I'm gonna be up here for 4 more minutes and I'm gonna skedaddle. I really like this. Y'all, do y'all like the makeup look today? You're beautiful. Thank you. A bag of candy. Yeah. No, not party favors, like literally candy. Because he would go to the label and he would bring like treats and like gifts and snacks and stuff for like, you know, the A&Rs, like the women that would head a radio. Like he was like that. And they would try to encourage him to go and like go to the office and do, you know, child. Yeah, I'm gonna come back later. The blue eyeshadow goes well with your complexion. Thank you. Y'all helped me out. Y'all told me to put the blue on the end of turquoise. Love the look. Now we need a fit check to secure the deal. I'm not standing up. You need to send me a donation. Send me a Cash App or a Super Chat to seal the deal. I've been using blue, purple, yellow, and orange colors lately. Yes, looking beautiful. Thank you. Yes, TGIF. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Do any plans? No. Like, comment, subscribe, share because I know that you care. Life is a movie. You're starring in it. Don't let nobody play in your face. Don't cry over spilled milk. Keep it moving. It gets greater later. You know, you gotta follow your path, follow your purpose, and you're gonna get to your destination. Sometimes you get a little bit of hiccups. You might be sad. You might, you know, go through this depressive moments. And that's okay. You know, you might have to lose some people along the way. Sometimes it may take you a little longer to let go. And that's all right. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself the same grace that you would give everybody else, okay? Love on you just a little bit more today. Hug yourself. Look in the mirror. Reaffirm yourself. All right? You got this. It's going to be okay. Yes, 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 yes. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Later, love bugs. I love y'all so much. Bye.